Okay, so the last video here is strictly done on your calculator. So we're stepping out of the realm of limiting the domain or anything like that. And instead, we're going to focus entirely on giving me every answer between 0 and 360, right? So every answer between 0 and 360 degrees rounded to the nearest whole. So what we're practicing here is this is cosine of theta equals 0.245. This is the same thing as evaluating cosine inverse of 0.245, and that would give me, right? So if you have cosine of theta equals 0.245, you can take cosine inverse of 0.245 to find theta. So when you go to your calculator to find cosine inverse, it's right above your cosine. So second cosine 0.245, press enter. Now, your answer may look drastically different than mine because there was a really important detail I forgot to mention right there. It wanted the answers between 0 and 360 degrees, which means you need to be in degree mode. So make sure you're in degree mode. All right, so to the nearest degree, that would be about 76 degrees. All right, so I could, yes, just have an angle of 76 degrees. That is correct. But the thing is, cosine isn't only positive in quadrant 1, because right now I have cosine being positive. It could also be positive in quadrant 4. So this 76-degree angle could be in quadrant 1 or quadrant 4. So when I go to find theta here, well, yes, I have 76 degrees, but I also have from here to here would be 360 minus 76, which would be 284 degrees. So for all of these, you're actually going to be giving me two answers. What you need to remember when doing these is what quadrants could my angle be in. So for the next one there, cosine of theta equals negative 0.445. So where's the cosine value negative? Well, that's in quadrants 2 and 3. So let's find out what we have here. We take cosine of negative 0.445. And I come up with an angle to the nearest degree of 160 degrees. So I could be here, which would be 116 degrees in quadrant 2. So I could have 116 degrees as my theta. Or I could be in quadrant 3 where this. But my answer needs to be a positive value between 0 and 300. So I measure from here to here, which would be 180 plus this little piece, or the easiest way to do it would be 360 minus 116, which will give me 244. All right, so pause this video and see if you could figure out the rest of it. Okay, so moving on for number 3 here. For those of you that paused it and actually attempted it, thank you. For those that didn't, we're just going to keep going. So sine of theta equals 0.725. So now when I take sine inverse of 0.725, I get a theta to the nearest whole degree of, it's hard. So you could go 46 or 47 depending on your rounding. I'm just going to stick with 46 and 0.4 and ignore the rest. So I could have a theta of 46 degrees. Now we're dealing with sine here. So where else is sine positive? Well, that's quadrant 2. So I could also be in quadrant 2. My theta, however, is going to be measured positive x-axis to here. So this case, it's actually going to be 180 minus 46. So my other option here would be 100. All right, where's sine negative? So I have sine of theta equals negative 0.575. Well, that's going to be instead of quadrants 1 and 2, quadrants 3 and 4. And so now we're going to take sine inverse of negative 0.575 575. And that actually gives me an answer of negative 35 degrees, right? Because remember, sine inverse always gives you an answer between negative pi halves to pi halves, or negative 90 to 90. So I could have a 35-degree angle down here, or where else would sine be negative? In quadrant 3, so I could have a 35 here. But remember, your answer, your theta, needs to be between 0 and 360 degrees. So you're actually measuring from here to here, 180 plus 35 degrees, which is where you're getting 215 degrees. Or if you measure from here to here, it's going to be 360 minus 320. Be careful and pay attention to how your answers are supposed to be given. Negative 35 degrees is a correct answer for sine of theta equal negative 0.575, but your answer needed to be between 0 and 365 or 360 degrees. All right, last two, tangent of theta equals 2.6. Well, where is tangent? Positive, you have quadrant 1 or 3, right? So where is tangent positive? So when I take tangent inverse of 2.6, I come down to about 69 degrees. So this could be 69 degrees, or this could be 69 degrees. Which, measuring the second from here would be 180 plus 69, which would be 249 degrees. All right, last but not least, sine of negative 0.044. Sine's negative, so my options are quadrant 3, 4. Sine inverse of negative 0.044. Get really about 3 degrees. I get a 3-degree angle here, or 3-degree angle here. My two thetas, remember, need to be positive between 0 and 360. So that's 183, or 3 degrees shy of solution, which would be. All right, so that's it for section 7. I fully expect some questions. So next class is review day, which means all of your homework is due. I will be a little lenient on this section since I wasn't there to actually explain it all in person. So next class, review day, we'll do a little bit of review in class over this section. I'll answer any homework questions you have or any about the notes. We will then do a handout to review just before the test and all of that, and we'll go over any questions you guys have. If you have any pressing questions between now and next class, feel free to email me and I will try and get back to you. I should be back Friday morning if you have any questions. All right. Thank you.